Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam.
Do you think that someday the Krishna consciousness movement will spread to all the people in the world?
That is not possible. Because it is more for the most intelligent class of men. So this movement is for the most intelligent class of men.
But amongst the most intelligent class?
Unless one is intelligent class, belong to the India, he cannot understand. So we don't expect that everyone is intelligent. Krishna says, Bhaje Sevaro Chotu. Unless one is very intelligent, he cannot become Krishna conscious. Because it is a defined subject matter. People are engrossed with the bodily concept of life. It is beyond that. So a dull brain cannot understand what is beyond this body. So you cannot expect that everyone will understand Krishna consciousness. That is not possible.
There's been a lot of talk of genetic perfection of mankind, or say, attempting at genetic perfection.
What is genetic?
What is genetic perfection?
We were discussing yesterday about the science of genetics. They try to understand the traits that form, how the body and mind are formed, and then
that
try
we
to
have
change
already
it.
revised that book.
Swarup Damodar's book.
Yeah.
What is your question?
My question is, if you were mentioning earlier about using the technological tools, now if there is some society where there is some
That book is not here?
No.
Nowhere?
What is your comment?
Let me ask you, if through technological means mankind is somewhat improved, in other words, the average man is much more intelligent, what you would consider now to be an intelligent man.
Intelligent man, if one understands that he is not this body, he is within the body. Just like you have got one son, you are not the son. Anyone can understand. You are within the sun. Similarly, a person who understands that he is not the body, he is within the body. That anyone can understand, because when the body is dead, what is the difference? Because the living force within the body is gone. Therefore we call the body dead.
But there's some very intelligent men who are not spiritually enlightened. Perhaps even men who understand that they are not, or the body is not all, the body is dead, and there's something else. Why aren't these men spiritually aware?
If one does not understand this simple thing, that he is not body, then he is no better than animal.
But
that is the first understanding of spiritual platform. If he thinks that he is body, then he is in the same category as the animals.
Her question is, suppose someone has some faith in life after death, and he also may be an intelligent man by material standards. Why isn't he automatic?
Material standard is no intelligence. Material standard is that I am this body. I am American, I am Indian, I am fox, I am dog. I am mad. This is material understanding. The spiritual understanding is beyond that.
Well,
That I am not this body.
did you
And when he tries to understand that spiritual identification, then he is intelligent. Otherwise he is not intelligent.
So does this mean that
They have been described as mura. Mura means asses. So this is the first understanding that one should not identify with this body.
what understandings come
Just like
after
dog understands that he is what? If a man also understands like that, he is body, then he is no better than the dog.
What other understandings come after this one?
After you realize that you're not the body, then what comes next?
That is intelligent question. Then one has to find out that I am engaged only in this bodily concept of life. Then what is my engagement? And that is the inquiry of Sanatana Goswami, that you have relieved me from this material engagement. Now, let me know what is my duty. For that reason, one has to go to the spiritual master to know, understand what is his duty now. If I am not this body, then what is my duty? Because I am busy whole day and night for this body. I am eating, I am sleeping, I am having sex, I am defending. These are all bodily necessities. If I am not body, then what is my duty? That is intelligence.
What is man?
But you said, what is the next thing after realizing you're not this body? And Prabhupada says, the next thing is to find out what you should be doing. And for that, you take information from a self-realized soul or a spiritual master.
Spiritual master in the forms of his books.
Personally.
Prabhupada was explaining that now, in the bodily concept of life, we have so many duties. We're working, we're having sex life, we're eating, sleeping, defending ourselves, so many things. All of this is in relationship to the body. But if I'm not this body, then what is my duty? What is my responsibility? So the next thing is that when one understands this, they must take instruction from the spiritual master to make progress and understand what real duty is. It's very important.
Even for eating, sleeping, sex life and defense, we require some knowledge from a teacher. Say for eating, so we take knowledge from experts, what kind of eating we shall take, what contains vitamin, what kind of... So that also requires education. And sleeping also requires education. And so for bodily concept of life, one has to take knowledge from others. So when he is above this bodily concepts of life, he understands that I am not this body, I am spirit soul. But similarly, he has to take lessons and education from an expert.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare